week on the show, our review is in from the roller coaster restaurant at Alton Towers, and I'm going to be talking to you all about our experience. Along with all that then, we've got some more news from the UK theme parks, and I'm going to be talking to you about everything that's to come here on the channel in the next few weeks. I'm Shawn Sanbrooke, this is Theme Park Worldwide the show, and that means it's time to cue those titles. Hello and a very warm welcome to this week's episode of the show here on the Theme Park Worldwide YouTube channel. Now, it's been a really special week for us here on TPW as we've literally just reached 40,000 YouTube subscribers. So this is my personal thank you to each and every one of you that watches our videos and all of you guys that have subscribed to the channel. It's great to see that all of you enjoy the content that me and all the other people here at Theme Park Worldwide put out there here on the channel. We really do try our best to make you smile, make you want to get out to those theme parks, and also sort of get to see the theme parks and have a review before you get to go and visit them. So a very, very big thank you from myself to all of you for subscribing to us here at Theme Park Worldwide. I can't believe how big the channel has become. Since we started back in 2012, it has just kept growing and growing and growing, and now it's great to see that 40,000 of you regularly enjoy watching our videos. So a very big thank you very much, and I look forward to sharing so much new exciting content with you over the course of 2016 and beyond. But a little bit more about 2016 will be said in News Off the Rails. I've got loads of stuff coming up in the next few weeks. In fact, it's the busiest time of year so far for Theme Park Worldwide in our history. So I'll tell you a little bit more about that in News Off the Rails. Apart from that, we've had some great new videos on the channel this week, some new on and off ride videos, and of course we had our vlog from the roller coaster restaurant at Alton Towers, and in fact I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that now. So it's time for a little bit of News Off the Rails. So first off then, this week it's Alton Towers and the roller coaster restaurant that opened to the public last Friday. We was there on opening night. If you've seen our vlog, absolutely great. You've obviously seen what we've got up to. If you've not seen our vlog, make sure you check it out as it's well worth seeing, one of the best vlogs we've done here on the channel to date. So make sure you go and see it. So yes, we went to the roller coaster restaurant, which if you don't know what it is, basically your food gets served down a roller coaster track from the kitchen to your table. Upon entering the restaurant, your party gets given an iPad, and then as you sit down, you can then place your order through the iPad, which sends it to the kitchen, which then sends it down. Once you've finished eating, you take your iPad to the till at the exit, where from there they will take the payment via cash or card. It's a very clever system, and it's something I first experienced back in 2013 at Europa Park, and as soon as I went to see that, I was like, I'd love to have one in the UK. Didn't think I'd get one a few miles up the road from where I live, so that's great to see. The roller coaster restaurant was absolutely 10 out of 10. Me and the guys who went absolutely loved it. We tried a few different dishes off the menu. We tried some of the kids menu, we tried some of the adult menu, the dessert menu. I had the lemon meringue. It was great. An absolutely fantastic evening was had. How long can you spend in there? It's sort of entirely up to you, really. I mean, we spent around 2.5 hours in there enjoying the ambience, and they play all themed videos and things, but it was absolutely fantastic. For any theme park enthusiast there is out there, definitely go to it. I mean, I know a lot of you have got Alton Towers in your heart like I have. With it being my local park, I grew up with the place. Get yourselves up to the roller coaster restaurant and see some of the old ride concept art, hear some of the old Alton Towers music, and they're celebrating the past of Alton Towers here as well. It's not just the present, they're also sort of celebrating the past with Thunderloop I mentioned, the Black Hole, the Beast. Some fantastic theming in there as well, so make sure you go and check it out, the roller coaster restaurant at Alton Towers. If you want to see inside and want to see what I thought to it in full detail, we've got just over half an hour's worth of vlog footage, which can be found in our latest vlog on the channel under the name of Roller Coaster Restaurant. Now, I mentioned at the start of this video how we've just reached 40,000 subscribers and how it is going to be an amazing few weeks for us here on the channel. Well, that's the first thing to start off, is that now this video has gone live, as it is Wednesday, me and Dean are currently out in Madrid. So check over, get on Facebook now, get on Facebook and Twitter, go and have a look, open another tab, type in Theme Park Worldwide on Facebook, and then drop us a like and look at our updates from there. We've got live updates from Park Warner Madrid and also Park the Attractions over the next few days up until this Friday. So we're going to be having 1 day at Park the Attractions, 2 days at Park Warner Madrid. So make sure you check out our live updates at Theme Park WW on Twitter and also on Facebook as well. Of course, later in the week we will have another vlog from both of the parks to come here on the channel. But it's not just those two parks that we're going to be visiting in the next few weeks. Now, the eagle-eyed viewers will know that I am doing a massive June mega trip, which is 7 theme parks across 9 days. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about these theme parks. So 2 of them I've been to before, and that's Phantasialand and Efteling, where we're hopefully going to get to ride Taron and Rake, the 2 brand new roller coasters. We've got the Intamin multi-launch and the Vekoma family boomerang. Hopefully, we're going to get to ride both of those when we're there at the start of June. So this is all coming up in the next couple of weeks on the channel. We're also going to be going back to Efteling. I went for my first time last year with Dean, and I'm going to be going again to go and see Baron 1898, some of my other favourite rides there as well that I absolutely loved. So again, we'll have vlogs from all of these. Then I'm going to be going to 5 brand new parks that I've not done before. These are Toverland, Plopsaland, Wallaby Holland, Wallaby Belgium and Movie Park Germany. 5 new parks, 5 new vlogs and 5 brand new sets of on-ride, off-ride, loads of videos for the channel to be coming here across the year. So of course the vlogs will all be online throughout June from those 7 theme park trips that I'm doing there, and of course we'll have lots of other on and off-ride footage to come throughout. It's going to be an absolutely fantastic few weeks for the channel, and make sure you stay tuned here on Theme Park Worldwide for all the latest theme park news on the show, and of course our vlogs where we head out to the parks, review them and share them with you guys. It's going to be absolutely awesome. So it is time for Merch Paradise, the part of the show where I show you a unique part of my merchandise here from the world of theme parks. And this week I'm going to show you some resins, but these are all from the same ride. So that's the Oblivion at Alton Towers, which has actually got 3 different resins based on it. Not all these are available now, but these have been available sort of over the past 5 years. There you go, so there's 2, and then I'll get the 3rd one in. There we go. There you go. A ride that's actually got 3 resins for the same Oblivion at Alton Towers. So there you go. Of course, Oblivion the Black Hole at Gardaland has also got a very similar resin, which I have got here on my little collection. There we go. And that there is from Oblivion the Black Hole at Gardaland. So there you go. It looks quite similar to that one there, really. Just a bit bigger version. Of course, this has got the 3 rows on that Oblivion has. And obviously our Oblivion at Alton Towers only got the 2 rows. So there you go. That's this week's Merch Paradise. I might go through some more resins for you next week as well, here on Theme Park Worldwide, the show, along with any new merchandise that I've bought from both Park Warner and Park the Attractions. So it's time for Ask Me Anything, the part of the show where you guys send in your questions you want me to answer, and Charlotte, the Theme Park Worldwide admin, will pick 4 questions at random each week for me to read out here on the show. The first one then is coming from FaZe, who has asked, what is Galactica like on ride? So if you didn't know, Galactica is the virtual reality experience at Alton Towers that opened back in March. And if you've watched the vlog, you'll know that I wasn't really too keen on it. I mean, I quite like the whole concept of it, and I love the whole off-ride feel of it. You got a brand new soundtrack, some brand new theming, but you all know about that by now. And if you don't, check out the Galactica vlog, which is online here on the channel from March. But in terms of on-ride, well, obviously you leave the station, you climb the lift hill. That part of the visual is really good. You're following up the lift hill, and of course the video is great. You're sort of following like a tubular system, which is quite good, and then you sort of launch off at the top through the portal, and then it's just space and loads of planets. And like I mentioned, you got some like big fireball what goes off, then you go through an ice section. I didn't think personally it flowed very well, and it's not really my cup of tea, but make sure you do go and check it out. It's worth going to see. If you've never done virtual reality coaster before anywhere, then go and check it out. So thanks for your question. Zoe Mitchell, hi Zoe, massive fan of the show. She's asked what inspired me to make a YouTube channel. Well, I loved going to theme parks, and that was a massive hobby. And when I first started my old YouTube channel, I used to go to all these theme parks and used to want to put it somewhere. Started my old channel, it grew to a few thousand subscribers. Well, then I wanted to change the name, and back then you couldn't change the name of your YouTube channel. So I created Theme Park Worldwide, and that's just kept growing, and that's why we're here today. But the main reason, Zoe, is just so I could share all of my amazing journeys and memories with you guys, and also give you some top tips along the way for visiting the parks. So thanks for watching. Thanks for your question. Declan has asked, what was your first ever roller coaster? It was the Rattlesnake at Chessington. I remember riding it, and that was my first ever actual large roller coaster. In terms of what was my actual first coaster, I believe, according to my parents, it was a little mini apple coaster. And there you go, because you can ride them from a small sort of height. So there you go, it was a mini apple, I think at Great Yarmouth, they said. So there you go, thanks for your question. Simon's asked, if not a wooden coaster, what type of coaster would you like to see at Alton Towers for Secret Weapon Ace? What would I like to see? I think a water coaster would be great. Something similar to Poseidon at Europa Park, or maybe Atlantica. Something along those sort of lines would be great to see at Alton Towers. But I do think we could be in for a wooden coaster here, looking at the plans. So we'll soon have to see. If you've got any questions you want to send in, you can send them via Facebook message by liking our Theme Park Worldwide Facebook page. Send them there as a private message, or you can email them in. It's ask@themeparkworldwide.co.uk. So it's time for the final section of this week's show. It's Interact With Me, and these are the photos to what have been sent in this week. So first off, you've got Daniel Johnson with a Smiler on Ride photo. You've got Alice with some fan-made theme park art, and you've got Game Boys with a Colossus on Ride photo. I used to have a Game Boy when I was a kid, then I had a PlayStation 1, then I went to some theme parks and rides and coasters. So thanks for your photos. These people have all had pictures with me at the parks this week. So you've got Josh, you've also got T-Ball, you've then got Zara, and you've also got Simon. They're the all orders coming past. It was great to see all you guys at the parks over the past couple of weeks, and if you do see me, make sure you send them in for us here on the show. These people have all got some merchandise then. You've got Lewis with some Darren Brown Ghost Train merch. You've got Corbin with a Saw the Ride homemade bag. Loving that. I don't think I've ever had a homemade bag on the show before. Homemade custom merch. I love it. Thanks for sharing that. Again, you've got Game Boys with some Thorpe Park merchandise. You then got Bethany with some Wallace and Gromit stuff with a hoodie there from Blackpool Pleasure Beach. So thank you very much for that. You got Ali with the Nemesis ashtray and a keyring. Loving the old Nemesis logo there. I love that. I've got that myself here at the World of Theme Parks. Then you've also got David with a fridge magnet collection. Thanks for your photos, guys. Next up, a very big happy birthday to Dominic Arthur. Also a big happy birthday to Herpini. Also shout out to Alex Ridge, Joshua Holcroft and Adam Greenwood. If you've got any shout outs for birthdays, any photos of your merch or photos of you at the parks, send them in. It's interact@themeparkworldwide.co.uk. That is nearly it for this week's episode of Theme Park Worldwide, the show. But some of you might be seeing me this week on Saturday at Drayton Manor. Of course, I'm coming straight back from Madrid to Drayton Manor for the first ever Theme Park Worldwide event. It's going to be great. If you are coming to the event, like I say, it's free to come to. If you want to come and meet us guys from the vlogs, and of course me, Shawn Sanbrooke, come to Drayton Manor for 10 o'clock. It is free to come to the event, however you do need a valid park admission ticket to come in to Drayton Manor, of course. We're going to be meeting by the Bounty pirate ship just outside guest services in the centre of the park at 10 AM. From there we'll head on and do all the other rides and attractions. You'll also get the chance to, if you want to, be in the vlog with some questions and things like that, a bit of a Q&A, what your favourite rides are, all that kind of stuff. And also you'll be able to purchase the first ever Theme Park Worldwide merchandise, pin badge and a lanyard. You can get them both for just £4, working out at just £2 an item. So there you go. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be great to see you guys. Drayton Manor this Saturday, the 21st of May, 10 AM. See you at the Bounty. We're going to have a good day. That's it then for this week's episode of the show. I'm going to go off to Madrid, and that means it's time to cue those credits. See you on Saturday. If not, see you next week. Bye, guys.